Hello, everybody. I'm Michaela J. Everybody knows me as MJ. I'm from Pose, and we are having a special segment today with this amazing artist, Miss Kehlani.
I'm Kehlani. I'm a singer, songwriter, director, and mommy. I take all of those
Yeah.
jobs kind of serious, so that's why I put them all in the same title.
You've had a beautiful journey in your music career, Kehlani. I'm a huge fan. You're my girl, and
Yeah. I also want to say congratulations on your song that dropped. I
yeah,
want to mean that everybody knows you right now from this incredible, beautiful. I text you every time I watch an episode. Damn near, like at this point, I'm like, okay, I'm crying. Don't respond to this. Just know I'm dying. Like, but how does it feel making this transition from being on this TV show that everybody fell in love with you on to now introducing yourself and the real you, like into the world and separating from that character to who you
oh,
are?
it's been beautiful. One, I have inspirations out there who I look to. I have a lot of music artists that I look to. You're one of them, obviously. And I just see so much strength in how y'all just push through and just are simply artists and yourself and understand that we are collectively in this like together, even though it can be hard sometimes. But I look to you and I'm just like, why not? Why not step out? I mean, I may be a woman of trans experience, but that doesn't take away my artistry. That doesn't take away what I've always wanted to do for my whole life. And just to have that happen and for me to feel safe within that, all of my insecurities, all my worries about how people will look at me, perceive me, that all left. And it just feels good, girl. I something to say is literally what I got to say. Like I definitely have something to say. What do you love most about influencing culture, especially this new generation?
I just love knowing that we have the opportunity to do it in a different way than the generations that came before us. I feel like entertainment and music, especially, and television, music and television specifically influence growing up in a very specific way. Like I can attribute personality, music taste, all of these attributes about myself to the people that I grew up watching and hearing. So the fact that little kids can grow up watching and hearing people like you, people like me, people like the people on your show, and people like certain of my peers, like they have all that to look up to. It's like
Mm-hmm.
almost just I feel like they don't have to wait until they're middle of their adults to figure it out. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
There's way less probability of not being afraid, but just like almost having to really navigate it with no type of direction or no type of leadership or no type of example. Like they have so many examples. So it's exciting to see how the world's responding to your new music and my new music. How does it feel to hear the feedback?
I want people to see me and see that I really am committed and know that it's lasting work. It's not just a stint of the moment. It's
Yeah.
my dream. It's my passion. It's my joy. It's my life. It's my freaking life. Like I walk in the house and I sing. I listen to music every single day. And I want people to feel that when they listen to my music. I want my music to live on and make sure people are loving, laughing, and most importantly, dancing, baby.
Yeah.
What about you?
I
What
love
about
for
you?
I love the emphasis of joy in the music. Like, I don't know what
Mm-hmm.
I expected because when you announced you had a song coming out, I was like, okay, like I know this girl can sing. I hear all the time. Like, I know you have energy. Like, what is this song? And it's just so much joy. It's a joyful ass song. So I love that song, first of all. Like, it's perfect in the car when I roll on the windows and the sun is beaming. It's so
Yeah.
good. I think it's just that you can be unconventional. You know what I mean? I think
Mm.
did everything in such an unconventional way, like from how I looked to the music I decided to sing versus how I look to the choices I made and being super publicly vulnerable about so many things coming up,
Uh
and just that the old style of having to be a pop star or
huh.
some type of singer just looking away, and like the journey, these steps you have to take. I think it's just that you can carve out and create the dream that you want however you want, and that success just looks different to different people. You know what I mean? Like my some of my biggest goals, they weren't I can't say that they were super like, I want to play the biggest stadium in the world and I want to do this and achieve this trophy. It was like, I want to get a house that has a garden and I want to have like healthy kids and
Right.
I want to be a director and I want to direct films one day. You know what I mean? And if that's all possible, why I'm an R&B singer. So I really think just showing people that you can carve this shit out.
For the community and also for yourself, what do you see for the future, Kehlani?
The future, I mean, really, I hope that I feel like we've expanded in a very still kind of specific way. We still don't have enough like Black masculine gay rappers that can exist in that world. We don't have
Thank
enough
you.
like we don't have enough like Black masculine lesbian artists. You know what I'm saying? Not
I feel
enough
you.
like we've taken baby steps and it's like cracking open little by little, but I think it's still gonna take putting the most marginalized on the forefront and really representing in that way, even disabled queer people and queer people who don't look like the packageable queer people that, you know, it's easier to see for some people. So I think it's just going to be about raising up and lifting up everything and all the things that, you know, people are still hesitating to uplift. So I
Exactly.
really think for the future, it's just going to take all of us continuing to open doors for each other. You know what I mean? We've been very blessed to get where we are. And we work hard enough to be able to open the doors for somebody else who was in the position we were 5+ years ago, 10+ years ago, however. And
Yep.
I think that's ultimately the goal. So what would you say to young queer kids who dream of making it?
It's so important for you, obviously, to have respect for others, but most importantly, never let somebody disrespect you by telling you that your existence is not worth it. That's out of the question now. We're in 2021. We're living very, very happy, beautiful lives of triumph, thriving, pushing forward. You know, we're not in the days where we had to hide. We're here. Though people may have these depictions or stigmas or ideas of how we're supposed to be in the industry, we can break those down now. There are beautiful, colorful individuals, and there are some people who live right in the between. There are people who live on mellow terms. Like we come in all different shapes and sizes, personalities, and you have the right to live for you, whatever your personality is, however you identify, and how you want to fit on this earth. You know, like you deserve to be here. So, boom.
We are definitely in different times. And while that doesn't just like eliminate all the bias and eliminate the hate and eliminate the unsafety that exists, like you can live a lot louder and a lot freer than, you know, previous generations and things like that. And really just like, I know that there are people out there who will not support in certain ways, but when you decide to take that step to freedom, there's so many people who are ready to embrace you. You know what I mean? I think that's my advice for young queer kids trying to make it is try to focus on the love. I think that's what I'm trying to say is like focus on the love because there's an entire community and that exists in the entire world. Every single continent has the queer community.
You're a beautiful human being. You're an amazing artist. It's a blessing to be on here with you and for people to really see like we got something and you know this is how it happens. This is what community looks like. Like this is what love between two people who care for each other look like. You know, and I just appreciate you because you opened that door for me. You know what I mean? Like you were the person that got in contact with me and made me feel comfortable. You know, I was just butting into the industry and you, girl, you just yeah, everything, Kehlani. So I thank you.
Shout out Them Magazine. Thank you for tapping in. Thank you for watching this. And text me so we can start the studio.
I got you. I got you. I
Bye.
love you, Ladybug.